it all.
Hey everybody, how y'all
Hello.
doing? Hey y'all. All according to my thing here, all three of you. It's all good. Three is better than
Hey.
zero. Uh, Four now. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, we're moving up. Uh, welcome to
All
the VacTube.
right.
Daryl the Derelictless VacTube.
Yes.
He will probably join us later. But right now we figured we would start the show off and have a Sugar and Spice takeover. Ha 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 ha.
Hell yeah. The hens are without the rooster. Damn it. Let's play. Let's
Yeah,
play.
hell yeah. And no tiny hands here.
No, we are tiny hands and butterfly free today. Yes,
Tiny
we are.
hands, no butterflies. So, my
Oh my
God,
God.
we're terrible. We're going to hell. We're going to. I don't know. I'm not going to hell. I'm going to heaven.
No,
So,
I'm not going to hell, but damn it, I
um,
might take it. I may bypass it. Yeah, I may
may
just take a stroll through up to
take a
heaven. There
stroll
you go.
through. Yep. So let's say hi to everyone real quick. Apollomies was first. Hi, Apollomies. Daryl is saying hey. Yep, he should be here, you guys.
Yeah.
Leah Rose. Hello, Leah Rose.
Good evening, y'all.
Oh, Chris Perza, starting the stream at 7. Daryl, did you get attacked by Arwen's global sausage again? Anywho, guess I can make myself some popcorn and just throw. Catch y'all in an hour. Oh my God.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Arwen's here. Hey, Arwen.
Hey, y'all.
Alan Copeland. Hey, Alan. Oh gosh, I think the rooster is watching.
Oh, the rooster is always watching.
Right? We don't care. We're gonna do what we want to do anyway. Meh.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I had to take a sip of my green tea. I love my green tea. Oh gosh. So,
Mm-hmm.
apparently, are we fighting a losing battle? Not exactly sure what Daryl meant by that, but
I
I'm
don't know.
guessing it's with Hollywood and all the shit that they're doing, and I I don't think we're losing we're losing. Little. English is hard today, y'all. I was really
And,
drunk last
uh-huh.
night, and English was easier last night than it is today.
I know. I feel brain dead today. I literally feel
Hey,
brain dead. RD. Hey, RD.
what's up?
How you doing? You know what? Okay. I don't think we are. And the reason why is because Hollywood has become a trend. They're very trendy now.
Mhm.
And the entertainment is going to go whatever way the pendulum swings. Right
Mhm.
now, the pendulum is all this, you know, SJW, preachy, politicky, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's not working. They're not making the money that they
Oh
want to
no.
make. And it's all about, and you know what? Like any business, it's all about the bottom dollar.
Yeah.
So when the pendulum starts to swing the other way,
And I think it started
it's just a
slowly, but
trend.
it's
Yeah.
started.
It is the best Hollywood has ever been was, I think, in the golden age and then in the 80s
Yeah. Oh my
because
God,
it was
so much
just
good
about
stuff came out in
entertainment.
the 80s.
Mhm.
Yes.
Just about entertainment. It wasn't about
Mhm.
all of this, you have to have this, you got to do that, you got to say this, you got to.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
none of that.
Hey, kiss my ass. How about that?
Mhm. And
We don't
people are
want none of
watching
this
more
shit.
and more of the older stuff and enjoying it and staying away from the new stuff, and it's affecting, it's affecting their bottom line. So
Well, and not just that, but sorry, I'm trying to reach over and grab my controller.
have I reach
Um
around?
no.
Sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I'm so
Oh
tired.
my god. Usually it's me and I get you with the good ones and you got
I
me that
know.
time.
We have
Oh my
role reversal here, y'all. We have role
Right?
reversal. God. Anyway.
Oh my god, it's terrible. Oh, okay. I can't even stop laughing now.
I know. I know.
We're gonna end up having the vapors, y'all.
We gotta have the vapors. I need extra fans. I need to just pass them out like peanuts.
Chris, wait,
You
what
get a
did I
fan,
hear?
and you
Right?
get a fan, and you get a fan in the back. And we'll all wave at the same time, and
Yep.
start a tornado of fluttering and vapors.
We got the vapors. Yeah, Chris. Oh my, oh my. Oh boy.
You see where my mind is at. Like, it is what it is,
Hey, Leia, again, hey.
I'm a healthy woman, and I can't help it. But anyway, sorry. Oh, shit, we've already derailed.
We've already derailed.
It's just like Sugar and Spice is definitely taking over the back page.
Yes.
In the gutter. Well, hell, it can be fun in the gutter. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Y'all keep saying in the gutter, and my mind's in the sewer. So,
I just it's my what the fuck y'all dictionaries have to talk about that all night. I'm just thinking all kinds of things and expressing myself. Isn't that what being a bold and empowered woman is all about? Expressing yourself.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do declare our Arwen has finally grown up. You taught her well, Arlena. Yes. Why, thank you, Chris. I did my best.
I'm like a sponge. I just soak it all in, and it just comes out one day when you never know.
And she writes it down in the book so she remembers.
And then it goes all over the place.
It splooges everywhere.
Splooges everywhere with reckless abandon.
It just doesn't
You never
care.
know who it'll hit.
It's like in the early 1900s up in Massachusetts when all that maple syrup exploded everywhere.
It's sticky and it's sweet. And by God, you either love it or you hate it. But if you love it, you really love it.
That's a whole lot of maple syrup to clean up.
Sorry, y'all. I'm kidding.
Oh my
kidding.
God. And I think I got a contact high, so it's all good. Oh boy, y'all are in for it tonight.
Let's just go the mile, damn it. Let's just whatever comes out of our mouths, just let everyone just accept and enjoy and take in, because
just
it's just
take
the way
it all in.
tonight. Take it all.
Take it all in, not just the tip, all of it.
All of it, the whole damn.
Take it all in. Take it. Just take it.
Oh yeah. Take it hard, bitches. Oops,
take
it.
Say
that.
You'll take it and you'll like it, damn it.
And you'll ask for more.
And you'll want more.
God.
We've lost 3 people.
We gained one back.
We gained one back. Okay.
Come on in. The water's fine.
Yes, it is.
We don't bite. Well, maybe we do, but you'll like it if we do. So
we might nibble.
We might nibble. We might chunk, whatever we find, wherever it is.
We won't bite hard. We promise.
Unless you ask.
Unless you want us to.
Gotta ask nicely. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Jesus Christ.
We have just completely gone off the rails already.
Do I need to get my dictionary out again? Oh my God. Yeah, I was looking through it. There's phrases in there that I forgot about last night.
Uh-huh.
Earlier today, I was like, oh my God, where the hell did these come from?
Well, I knew 2 of them that you had forgotten. That's why I was like, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, no, we can't forget about those, Arwen.
Eyes wide open, y'all. Eyes wide open. Leah's like, yeah, go ahead. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Leia's all in.
She's like, I don't talk about that nothing.
John, 12 years in the military, you two are scaring me. Well, you know, we have tendency to do that. What's up, by the way, Blackjack?
Yeah.
We're glad to see you here, man.
Shit, I'm in my prime. I make no bones about that.
Uh-oh. My eyes are definitely open tonight. My safe word is persimmon.
Persimmon!
Oh my God.
Persimmon.
So the next thing we're gonna see in chat a little bit later is persimmon.
Apparently, God, persimmon.
Apparently, Leia's Mississippi. Oh my God. Oh, and Phil is here.
I don't have a safe word. I need to think about persimmon's a good one. Mississippi, Idaho, flapjacks. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. Different things. You don't want to say things like pork or
or egg.
You don't want to say things where it's like, yeah, keep going. You want to steer clear, and it is what it is. Fluffy bunny. Probably don't want to say that because there's probably some sick fuck out there that has fluffy bunny as something to do with poo. So you gotta be careful nowadays. You gotta be careful.
This is true. So for those of you who are joining us a little late, Daryl had to step out for a moment. He will be back. Hopefully he'll be back soon because God knows if not, this whole thing is gonna I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm choking on my Diet Coke. Oh my God, I went down the wrong way.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
There's a lot of overloaded estrogen right now on this panel. So
yes. Oh, Allen, Arkansas. I mean, Arkansas. Well, I mean, look at it. It's Arkansas.
It does look like.
I don't know how you get Arkansas out of that, but okay.
I don't either. Oh my God, I'm gonna choke. Which goes along appropriately with the line of our discussion, but not that kind of choke. I'm choking on Diet Coke, damn it. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Poor Arwen.
So hey y'all, how y'all doing on this fine, wholesome Saturday night?
Yes. Where we will be discussing just nice, wholesome things and ideas.
Like, kitties and knitting and
teddy bears and reading books.
Yeah, reading books. Persimmon. Candles, which I'm burning right now. A tri-layer candle.
Ooh.
It's pumpkin, marshmallow, pumpkin spice, and pumpkin ginger. None of it smells like pumpkin. It all just smells like cinnamon, but it's still nice. And it's orange. Nice. It's orange and kind of a tan and a dark brown. So I'm in the mood for fall. This late summer shit.
Look who is
here! Oh my God!
Strike! He is back! Yay, Strike!
How are you?
Oh my goodness, Strike!
Been too long, Strike.
We have missed you. Strike, check your Discord.
Maybe the other Thrust brother is lurking somewhere too.
Somewhere. I think he actually works on. I don't know. I don't know. Charlie shows up here and there and everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah. When he's ready, he's like Gandalf. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Yeah.
And not a moment sooner. So.
Man. I don't know that you're ever gonna see that Buster Bar from Phil McCracken, Matt. I don't
See
know that
what?
you're ever gonna see
Oh,
it.
it's Buster Bar. God.
Dude, I have no idea. Daryl's not here yet, so if you
Yeah.
can join us, join us. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. We're going, and you're in, you're in. I mean,
That's right.
that's what she said.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's last night. All those words, they're just in my brain.
And you beat me
Anyway,
to it. I can't believe you beat me to it.
I did it again.
You did. You did. You beat me
Anyway,
to it. What the hell? The world is turned upside down or something. Is it a full moon? What the hell?
if you know what, if I have, I've got the moon phases on the moon phases app on my phone, but I don't know where the hell my phone is. I would check. We've had a full
I
moon.
keep telling you, you're sitting on it.
No, this time I'm not because it was in bed with me, and then when I got up,
You're never gonna find it.
I don't know where it went.
You got 20 cats laying on top of it.
I probably do. They're like, it's warm, Mama. And some of my cats are big. Some of them are hosses.
Oh yes. But you sent me that picture, that one. I'm like, oh my god, that's a big
Starbuck.
cat.
He's like 25 pounds. He's huge.
But you know what? I look at Kenobi. I'm like, yeah, Kenobi's a big boy too.
He is
But
big. He's no wilting flower.
But he's only like, yeah, I'm talking about you. He jumped up here. I guess he's only like, geez, when I took him to the vet last year, he was 11, so now he's probably like 14 or 15.
that's big.
He
That's
ain't lost no weight.
cat.
He's a fat boy.
Yeah, that is a good size for a cat. It was a
Mhm.
full moon Thursday night. Okay, then we're finishing up with the full moon energy, and we're entering into the waxing crescent.
Mhm.
So, which is that's still good energy. That's
Yeah.
that's the energy of possibilities, of motion, of doing things, of getting shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
getting it done.
Mhm.
Wait.
What?
No. Hang
What?
on. Full moon. We're entering into the waning. Oh, okay. Hang on. Full moon done. We're going to be entering into the waning energy. Now that's going to be interesting.
Isn't that the bad energy?
It's not. No, it's not bad, but it is a time for kind of the things that you have set in motion from the dark to the waning that
To
kind of
take
come into
fruition.
completion to the full. Yeah, this is the time to kind of harvest that. Look at what you've been doing, see if there's anything that's working, that's not working, that you, and maybe different directions you want to go in, that kind of thing. But yeah, it can have a weird effect on people. It really can.
Oh yeah, it does. These moon phases, boy. When I used to work,
There's something to it.
When I used to work in the jail, we hated the full moons because we were so fucking busy.
Yeah.
Because that's when everybody would be brought in from off the street. The cops would bring them in, and all your crazies would act even crazier. It was terrible.
I mean, think about it. Scientifically, the moon controls the tides.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are humans? Aren't we like 98% water?
We're a lot of percentage of water.
So don't tell me there's not some sort of, energetic direct correlation between the moon and people. Some people call it magic. Some people call it energy. Some people call it just fuckery. I don't know. Whatever it is you want to call it. I have known a hell of a lot of people that have either been in law enforcement or some sort of, like you said, correctional work, dealing with inmates or dealing with, people that are troubled or whatever. And they're like, they go batshit crazy. So people in general go batshit crazy when it's the full moon.
Yeah.
Lunacy. That's where the term lunacy comes from. Lunar, the moon.
Yeah.
So there's something to it.
So I get up out of my seat to sit in my windowsill and smoke the rest of my cigarette while we're talking, right?
Uh-huh.
And I get up from the windowsill to come back to my seat, and what is in my seat?
A Kenobi.
A Kenobi.
A Kenobi. And I bet he's looking at you like, I ain't moving.
Yeah, that's exactly how he's looking at me. Well, I'm gonna sit down anyway, just on the edge of the chair, and he still didn't move. Oh well.
No. He's like, I'm not giving up my seat for nothing. It's mine now. See, that's the difference between dogs and cats. Sometimes cats will move to the arm of the chair if they're feeling
Oh,
magnanimous, and other times they're like, you snooze, you lose. Yes,
mhm.
the meteor shower.
I
Y'all,
didn't
it's
know.
all up there. It's all up there.
What
It's all in
is
the
that
sky.
going on too?
I don't know when does that already start? I knew it's around this time, but I can't remember. I need to look it up exactly. I've been a bad astronomer slash astrologer lately. I really have,
You really have.
and I need
You've
to
got
kind of.
like 4 people's charts that you're supposed to
I
do.
I do, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know, my daughter is leaving on a jet plane on Tuesday, and it's just going to be
Mhm.
my son and I here. So I'm going to have a lot more free time
Mhm.
and a lot more time to kind of focus on that kind of stuff.
Well, after about a week of
Cleaning,
cleaning to your
motherfucker, y'all.
toilet.
That's a whole nother kettle of fish. But yes, I've got some cleaning I have to do. But it is what it is.
Oh, well. It'll probably be easier to get done because your son goes to work.
Yeah, and I'll be here all by myself besides my
Mhm.
million cats, besides my pride.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
And let me tell you, it is so hard to sweep when you have cats
mhm.
because they could be dead asleep. You could pick up that broom and start sweeping, and all of them come alive in a second.
Mhm.
And they all want to attack the trash. They all want to attack the broom. They want to play with the bristles. They want to get under your feet. What are you doing, Mom? What
Yep.
are you doing? What's this? What's this? What's this? Especially when you got kittens.
Mhm.
And it is just like, I think I spend when I sweep more time picking up kittens and cats and moving them out of the
And get him
way
out of the way.
and then I do actually getting, just dust bunnies and shit up off the floor.
Mhm. Yeah, that's how it is.
It's
That's
like,
how it
oh,
goes.
I may just put them all in my daughter's room and say, okay, y'all have fun, and then
Yeah,
sweep the
just make
house.
sure that the vent is closed.
God, yeah, we had to count noses last night because one of the vents was left open. I don't know why or how, but it was.
Mhm.
But we found them all. So
Waning gibbous phase.
waning gibbous. Yep, that's exactly right.
Mhm.
That's when the dark side of the moon starts from right and covers to left. That's how I
Mhm.
taught my kids. They were, when they were little, I'm like, okay, you look at the full moon, you see how it's incredibly bright over the entire thing, that sun's shining on it, you see it all. I said the waxing phase starts when you have the light in the little thumbnail starting on the right side of the moon and it covers it. That becomes the full moon. And then once the moon is full, then that little dark area will start on the right and move to left until it's completely dark. And then you've got the new moon. That's the new moon.
Mhm.
And that's the time. The new moon is the time to be quiet, sit down, set intentions, um, kind of see what you want to manifest during that month. Now, again, whether you call it magic or whether you call it just setting your mind on goals, thinking about what you want to achieve that month, thinking about what you want to do, that is the best time to do it, is during the dark moon, the new moon.
Oh, follow me. You
Follow
should
me.
so do that. Oh my gosh, you should so do that. Because I have Kenobi and Arwen has a Padme
Mm-hmm.
and
And a
a
quick quack.
mall. Oh, you used to have a mall, but the
I
mall
used to
went
have
to
them all.
another home.
Yeah,
And
mall and
you got a
stash.
Queequeg and a Stash. A Stash went too, didn't he?
Yeah, stash,
Stash
mall, and oh
Rendar.
my God, what was the other little one? There was another one that went with them, another little red. I don't remember. My God, there's so many of them. But yeah, 3 of the reds went, and stash and mall were 2 of them. And then I lost the littlest red this week, which sucked ass. But anyway, but the one I have left is Queequeg because none of the grays were boys. None of the grays were boys. So it just for some reason one day I looked at him. He was sitting there and he was mewing at me. He was mew, mew. He was so
Aw.
cute. And I looked at him and I said, "Who's a cute little Queequeg? Oh my God, little Queequeg." And then it just stuck. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're Queequeg." So he's my
Oh,
Queequeg chin.
yes. Queequeg kitten.
Queequeg. And he is a sweetheart. He's a sweetie. He comes out and he looks and he mews and he wants to be picked up and loved on. And he's going to be small. I think he's going to stay small.
So if
But
anybody wants to give a kitten a good home,
yeah, I have them in all shapes, colors, and sizes.
But
and
they all have
sexist.
Siamese in them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like Padme, she talks like a Siamese. She
Hmm.
is talkative, loud and talkative, even more talky than my actual Siamese. It's really weird.
Hmm.
But they're all kind of inbred and related. So they've all got Siamese in them at some point. Somewhere in their gene pool, they have Siamese in them.
Hmm.
And, but
Which is
yeah.
why some of them are weird, like all red and stripy, and some of them are
Yeah,
gray, and then others look just like Siamese kittens.
they do. There's Loki and Eris's kitty, Harley.
Hmm.
She is a chocolate point. She is
Hmm.
obviously a chocolate point. She's beautiful.
Oh
She's got
yeah.
the really dark chocolate ears, the dark chocolate face, the dark tail, but her fur is light. Little Arwen,
Because she talks a lot.
she talks a lot. Yeah, but that was Padme. But yeah, I
Yeah,
could.
yeah. No, well, it's Padme, and she's been Padme since birth, so
Yeah, she's Padme.
yeah, she's Padme. Sorry,
So,
got a bunch of ambulances and stuff going by.
oh, and I expect Hogwarts Express will be blowing through at any
Yeah,
moment. So
yeah.
y'all are gonna get all the sounds today.
Hmm. Yep. No, they're not coming to take me away. Haha.
Anyway,
Hmm.
so yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can circle back around and get back on topic now.
All right, back on topic. Are we fighting a losing battle? What do you think, Arlene? Are we
I
fighting a losing
don't
battle?
think so.
Yeah.
I think things are starting to change, especially with, isn't it Warner Brothers
Mm-hmm.
that have hired Zaslav?
Yes, I believe so.
And he's like going in there and cleaning house and saying, you know what, this is stupid. We're gonna shelf it because even when we do test runs on it, it does no good.
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, I think he's clearing shit out in there. Um, Universal and Sony have both kind of been on the in between, not really leaning all the way towards the SJW woke crap,
Mm-hmm.
but not leaning all the way towards pure entertainment either.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to start seeing more just entertainment from all three of those. I think the only thing we're not going to see it from is fucking Disney. I think they're going to
Yes.
stay woke until they discover that WB, Sony, and Universal are making tons and tons of cash because
Mm-hmm.
they're making just good, entertaining, fun to watch escapism movies and just stuff in general while they're still making their woke ideology crap.
Yeah.
And they're going to not be making money.
Well, and the thing is with Disney,
Oh,
Disney has
oh,
been
hold on.
going around.
We have
Oh,
the
yes.
justice is in.
Welcome, Justice.
Hey,
Hello,
To our
Justice.
I'm
panel.
only here for a little bit. I'm still exhausted.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Understandable. Understood.
And hey, Claude.
Hi, good to see you.
So I'm going to be
Mhm.
hiding lately in a little bit with Generation Zero and just hiding.
Nice.
Okay, sorry, Arwa, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying that Disney has been going down this path a lot longer, I think, than a lot
Yeah.
of these other studios. They started this shit years and years ago
Mhm.
with what was his name, Eisner, when he was
Iger.
president.
Iger.
Is
Bob
that Iger? Yeah, with him. So they're a little more entrenched, and they're pretty much a monolith.
Mhm.
They are not just a studio. I mean, they've got theme parks, they've got merch, they've got everything. So they're dug in a little more like a tick than some of these other studios. However, at the end of the day, if their bottom line starts getting affected, someone's going to shake that tree,
Mhm.
and
I
we'll see
think
what
their
happens.
bottom line has been getting affected though, but
Mm-hmm.
because they have such a vast array of different things, it
Right.
really hasn't affected them terribly. But I think the further we get along and the better shit we have come out from other studios
Mm-hmm.
compared to the shit that's coming out from Disney, I think that's when it's going to start make a huge difference, and Disney's going to be like, "Oh yeah, we're losing out on a hell of a lot of money."
I agree.
So yeah, let's stop all this. But from my understanding, it was Bob Iger that started all the political crap because he had political
Yes, he
aspirations,
did. Yes, he did.
and the guy that's in there now, Chapek, was trying to get away from it, but because all of Iger's crew, for the most part, is still there, they're like forcing him to still be political when he doesn't want to be.
Hmm.
Uh,
And
so
I know people say, well, just go in and clean house. It's not that easy, y'all. There's
no.
contracts in place. There's board of
Hmm.
directors. You can't just with a company like Disney. Maybe other companies, yes, but with a company like Disney, there's all kinds of little, orders you have to go down.
The
Hmm.
problem is that that battle you guys are talking about is already being waged and it's
Hmm.
already being changed.
Yep.
Zaslav is a kickoff when you look at DC and how he's rearranging stuff. But the
Hmm.
last quarterly meeting with Bob Chapek and the fact that Bob Chapek has been a professional in his industry for God knows how long, clean cut, dressed nicely, all that shit. When he did the interview, he had the beard coming out looking like the main villain of Iron Man 1, which means he has now reached, well, it's reached
Hmm.
the tier where he no longer gives any fucks, whether it's
Hmm.
business oriented or not. He's there for one thing, to make money, cut costs. And he started that with Rice. Rice is now gone. So Rice, at the head of the main whatever activism and bullcrap that's been going on since, let's say, the summer, is now out. The Iger people who are still trying to push this politicized entertainment group within Disney rather than focus on family oriented content have all out of themselves. And now Chapek is in a way doing the Zaslav, except I don't know if he's gonna be screaming down the hallways, but he's be yelling, "You're fired, you're fired, you're fired," because you're disrupting the workplace, you're disrupting the income, you're disrupting everything. And
Hmm.
that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna take maybe a year and a half more. You can fall
Yeah.
more like it's already changing. You just not be alive to see it. So
Trickle
Hmm.
down. So
it's not even trickled down. It's pretty much the axe hitting the base of the tree at this point.
it will, but
Yeah.
like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not like he can go in there and just fire everyone and start fresh with with new talent. He can't do that.
Oh no, Zaslav
It's
went in
just
there and got rid of a whole bunch of people right
no,
away.
that's true. But I'm talking about with Disney. Disney is a
Yeah.
monolith unto itself. It's been
Hmm.
around a lot longer than some of these companies. It's they're dug in more. They like I said, they've started this shit started a lot longer than a lot of these other companies. It will happen. It's just not going to happen overnight. Now I hope I'm wrong. I hope it does.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things they have to contend with. So we'll see. I mean, I think eventually it will swing into, they'll get out of this shit and it'll swing into more, positive, get back. Let's just focus on good entertainment. Let's focus on good writing. Let's focus on good talent. Let's focus on good casting. Let's cast the best person for the role, not if they tick a zillion boxes and then
Hmm.
hope they can act. Because that's kind
Yeah.
of what they're doing at this point. They are casting for diversity. They are casting for whatever the flavor of the day is. And then, oh, if they can act, that's just a damn bonus.
They're
Hmm.
casting
It's
to
not going to
avoid.
work. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
That's okay.
They're-
They're casting for what?
No, I mean to interrupt. My bad.
So
Are you
we'll
guys-
see.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. But I see the pendulum starting to swing. And hopefully it swings a little faster than we're thinking it will. But
I hope
I don't know.
so.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching a lot of older stuff lately.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, you can't go wrong with old black and white movies.
No, writing that stands the test of time. Writing that you don't
Hmm.
have to feel weird about when you watch it or roll your eyes or oh my god it's so obvious, stuff
Hmm.
stuff that just why the hell do you think I Love Lucy still stands it today? Because
Oh
it
yeah.
was three main writers and they were
Hmm.
phenomenal. It was two men and a woman
Hmm.
and they were amazing writers. And then you had basically most of those shows are just four people, that's it.
Hmm.
Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel.
Hmm.
And a lot of the things, even though it was back in the 50s, a lot of the things they talk about in that show still pertain to today. It's just good writing, and that's why good writing lasts, and we're craving it. We're craving stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
But even when you get it, people are still looking for the faults because they've developed a whole price model of how they do their content or fucking whatever, to the point where now you're just turning into the shit that we're tired of seeing, but you're doing it from the opposite format. If
Mhm.
no one is fighting
Yeah.
back, why are you still fighting a war against pop culture?
Mhm.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true. Too.
like Prey. I haven't watched it yet, but I actually intend on watching it because I hear it's actually good, which is the
It-
opposite of what we all thought it was going to be.
It's not as bad as people are making it out to be. There are a couple of things I'm like, why'd you do that? But
That are just cringy, but
well, I was talking about it today. I think they shouldn't have shown his face. We've been there, we've done that. We've had the big reveal. They've changed him a little bit, or let the predator get the upper hand for once, do his thing, wipe the people out, and then leave and have a couple of survivors live to tell the tale down through the century of time. This legend of this predator could have been passed on from generation to generation. That would have been
Mhm.
something different. It would have been something unique.
yeah.
But but no, it was not. It's not as bad as everyone was like, oh my god, it's going to be this, and spurious remarks made about it, and it's just like, wow, did you really go there?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, we'll definitely see. I think the catalyst for a lot of this was Top Gun because it was so good and it was so opposite of everything that's being pushed, and it was so hugely successful, still successful.
It was
If
so
I'm not
needed.
mistaken, it's still in the top 5 or
Mhm.
at least the top 10, and it's been out for what, going on 12 weeks or something. I don't even know, but
Yeah, it's been a while.
it's this movie is just phenomenal.
I mean, I will say that about Tom Cruise. I'm not the biggest Tom Cruise fan, and I've never been the
I
biggest Tom
fucking
Cruise fan.
hate Tom Cruise,
Yeah, I
but he
mean,
makes some good movies.
he does, because he understands it's about the entertaining the masses.
Mhm,
Once you start pigeonholing who your audience is, you're going to have problems.
mhm,
Unless you're an indie studio and that's all you've done from day one, then you expect that.
mhm.
But these big studios, when they are about mass production entertainment, then give it to the masses.
Yeah.
Why do you think Star Wars was so phenomenal when it first came out? It brought science fiction global. It brought them to everyone.
Yeah, and it was shit nobody had seen before.
Right. It wasn't just focusing on a niche of people. It was for everyone, and it exploded. And how many years later are we? And we're still talking about it. We're still loving it. We're
40 plus.
still, yeah,
Mhm.
they could learn something from that. But
Oh, but will they?
hard lessons are hard to
We're
learn
dumb
sometimes.
to them, okay? We're numbers, we're pocketbooks, we're the quarterly reports. We are nothing more than a voice of shut the hell up and take it. That's pretty much all it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Disney killed Star Wars. As much as people saying, well, we still
Yeah.
have Star Wars. And you can debate me under the goddamn sun. I don't care. Your opinion's yours, your love for Star Wars. As good if you love current Star Wars from Disney, I envy you, and awesome as hell. Awesome. Congratulations. Like, I'm not trying to be, what is someone brushing their teeth with a water pick?
No, there's a police car going past.
Oh, he's lost because I've heard him twice now. But it's like, congratulations. If you like the new Star Wars, awesome. If you think this is good, great. If it's good enough, congratulations. That's all yours. You own that shit.
Mhm.
But for me,
Yeah.
Disney killed Star Wars.
Yeah.
Disney's killed everything. Disney has taken that vault of quickly soon, get this before it's gone mentality to, are you on the checklist? Are you sure you're half Mexican and quarter black and a little bit Chinese? Are you sure? All right, well, you can play the blue genie, and that Hispanic toaster over there can play Aladdin. and let's go. And the problem is, you're bringing these people in because you're afraid of a friggin' racism accusation and lawsuit. Pretty much, that's what I'm beginning to think it all is now. It has nothing to do with the fact that someone's going to point a finger at you and go racism because they're too lazy to realize their resume is nothing more than what their parents told them how great they were. Shut up.
Yeah.
It is. There is no soul in Star Wars. There's no soul in Disney. And people can debate me and say, well, you just want to hate it. You know what? If you're going to come at me and tell me or tell anyone else you just want to hate it, or guess what? Hey, someone from the opposite, let's say, still does not like Disney Star Wars right now, but someone says, hey, I like this piece and this piece. Well, you're a shill. What is that?
Yeah.
Disney's one. Let's take Star Wars and Marvel and DC and all that other franchise. The fact that we got people attacking other freaking people based off an opinion.
Yeah.
And costing friendships and costing trust, and here's your little secret group over there. Well, here's my gatekeeping over there. If you say my opinion, you're in. If you don't say my opinion, they've won because you're already causing the fucking segregation they were planning.
Right.
Oh, you said you'd never watch this, but yet you enjoy this. You don't get to judge me on that. You don't get to judge her on that, but you can still be friends. And the fact that people are sacrificing fucking friendships over that shit, Disney's already won. Disney didn't just destroy Star Wars. It destroyed the fans and the ability to just accept a different opinion and have a fucking conversation. My God, I have never seen so much silence across the board unless it's following larger channels all going, I agree. But as soon as you say something a little bit different, you're villainized. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm not trying to chase anyone out of the chat here. But if everyone's going to just pretend that doesn't exist, you're fucking judging yourself into a cloudy brain because it's happening. It's there. You can see it everywhere. This shit has not only bred passion in people to protect franchises, but it's bred the high school mentality. If you're not on the smokers tag, you might as well get beat up by the jocks. Who the fuck decided that? And if you are the one deciding that, guess what? You're wrong. You're wrong. You gatekeep the franchises. You protect the history. You protect the lore. You protect what made it special to you and why other people came together to protect it with you. You don't gatekeep the people out who might say something a little different, and that bothers you because you think, traitor. It's not like that anymore. Disney's won in that aspect because people are so fucking focused on their ego rather than focusing on what the main battle is. Yes, the war for pop culture is there. It's there. But there's too much fucking infighting.
Yeah.
I agree with all that. But you know what? At the end of the day, we've let them win. No, at the end of the day, it's also personal autonomy. No, people have a goddamn brain. They have a brain and reasoning, and they should be able to look at each other and not gatekeep and not saying, you're in this little club if you think that, or you're in that little club if you think this.
But it's the fact is people didn't let them win. They let their ego sway them from a path. Yeah. If you like Boba Fett but don't like Last Jedi, you're still a Star Wars fan. If you like Empire Strikes Back but you hate the Phantom Menace, you're still a Star Wars fan because you still like Star Wars.
I agree.
But if you like Boba Fett but someone's coming at you because you said something about, I'll never support Disney because of the Last Jedi, and is coming at your face about it, and then you I don't know. It hurts my brain. Like this, like I love talking about pop culture, but it feels like more. I'm seeing more of the segregation and secret club handshake. 1, 2, 3, 4 in your butt. Let's go. It's exhausting. And if anyone thinks I'm being a pissed off little pissant, I'm not. I'm passionate because it's the self destruction of the social etiquette and the social aspect of fandom that has been deteriorated. And now we got two camps. This is the way I look at it. We got I will list 3. There's 2 camps right now. It's too woke. Oh my God. Or you're racist. Oh my God. Or did you hear what that person said? Because that's going there. And what's going there? There's this fuel the fire with over there. And oh my God. Literally go outside. And this is coming from a guy with agoraphobia. Go the fuck outside.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up. And then you get this fucking mentality where it's like, okay, well, this big channel said this, so I'm going to agree with them, but try to say it in a different way. Then your whole YouTube feed is full of it because no one just wants to state their own opinion, stand by it, and realize it's going to be different. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I am so fucking ranting. Why can't I do this on my channel? God damn, motherfucker.
It's a vac tube, just brings it out.
You know, I'm the last person to say this too, because guess what? I'm a giant child at times too. But when was the last time you heard me go on my fucking chat and fucking ream out someone for liking Star Wars or liking Boba Fett or not liking it or whatever? And
Yeah.
then look at all the other people that do that and wonder why you're still talking to them. Are you talking to them because you need that acknowledgement, or are you talking to them because you think you're wrong because you don't have enough security in your own fucking opinion? And that's where Disney is one.
Yep. It's like if you like something, then like it. Who cares what anybody else thinks? I liked fucking
Obi-Wan.
Kenobi. I didn't love it, but I did like it. That's my opinion. Other people fucking hated it. Some people loved it. I liked it. It was okay. I did not like Boba at all. I thought it was a waste of my time. But, that is my opinion. And it shouldn't make me become enemies with someone else that hated it or loved it, because that's my opinion and how I felt about it. But you're exactly right, Stephen. I mean,
When was the?
you don't
get it.
have to love everything.
No, it's
I
like a
don't
You
CD.
don't have to
You don't
hate
like
everything
every.
either.
Whatever.
If you don't like every song on a CD, why are you trying to push everyone to like or dislike everything you don't like or like?
Exactly.
Sorry, Aaron, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's just fight
hear
the battle,
kittens.
but don't lose yourself. And everyone's losing themselves for fucking clout.
Mhm.
I'm so tired of it.
Yeah. I heard a lot of kittens meowing. That's probably why she
Sorry.
muted.
It
But
doesn't mean the battle's lost either just because they've
No.
won. It just means they won a battle. The war still happens. But god damn it. Like, check yourselves like before you villainize another person. I've seen so many friendships get shattered over who cares if you like the show or not.
Yeah.
You're still
That
on the
was
same front lines fighting people.
Go ahead, Armin.
Sorry.
I was going to say that was my point.
Oh, sorry.
Look, we can blame Disney all fucking day long. At the end of the day, we have our own personal responsibility not to judge others, not to say, you like this, you don't like this, you're a piece of shit over there, you're a piece of shit over there, and become the very goddamn thing that we are fighting against.
Yeah.
That is what is happening in this community, and that is fucking breaking my heart. That is the problem. When do we say it's Disney's fault? When do we cease that and look at ourselves and say, no, it's your fault, motherfucker, because you called Darth Arlena a shill because she likes this on Star Wars but doesn't like that. That is what is going on in this community. We are judging each other. We are taking the things that some of us love and some of us don't, and we are wrapping that up in our own little package, in our own little minds, in our own little cluster over here, and we are judging that. We are judging people, not just the content they like or don't like. Because there's some things Arlena likes that I don't. There's some things I like that she doesn't. We were mixed on Kenobi. We weren't we? We were very mixed on Kenobi. But the day that I start judging her as a human being and as a person because she liked Kenobi more than I did, I'm the fucked up one.
Yep.
I'm the one with the issue. I'm the one with the problem. And that is personal responsibility. And that is where people have to stand up and say, I don't want any part of that. Because are you an adult or are you not? And that's where I draw the line.
And it's
is
like
when people start that kind of thing. And it's insidious because it leaches out into the entire community.
All right.
Yeah,
Rogue.
sorry. Like what Rogue, I'm sorry, Steve. I was just pointing out what he was saying. It's about having a good conversation. Don't really care what people hate or like, but why are they doing having that conversation?
Yeah. Exactly.
The difference also is Rogue. When you're Rogue, when was the last time you had a debate about pineapple and pizza and had to make a disclaimer that what your opinion is stating is not trying to hurt other people, yet people still get fucking offended about an opinion because you don't agree exactly with I do? No. But that's the difference.
Yeah.
We've reached a point where we're putting disclaimers up, just even criticizing shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's exhausting. It is exhausting.
Maybe that's why I'm exhausted. Yeah, it's exhausting. And it's like,
it is.
You know what? I could go on days and start doing 10-minute videos talking about this crap, but then eventually I will get absorbed in this that mentality and become nothing more than another voice of the same crap because it just happens. But God, we are responsible for our own decisions, but when ego takes over, it's just the end of the world.
Yeah, it turns into a whole different beast.
It does, and people need to get their egos in check. At the end of the day, you gotta evaluate yourself and say, look, why am I thinking the way I am? Is it because I really believe this, or is it because it is a knee-jerk reaction to the chain of events that's been happening?
If I agree with them, they'll shout me out. Oh my god.
Ah.
Let's take it out as a different. Here's another point of view. Everyone knows I played a shit ton of Fortnite on my channel with a whole bunch of people. And a lot of people that came there that play Fortnite now didn't play Fortnite before because they were adamant against it. Oh, it's a kid's game. Oh, this. Oh, that. And now y'all fucking addicts. And look,
I was one of
you know what it
those.
took? It took a try before you buy. And your opinion changed because you gave
Yep.
it a chance.
Yep.
I'm not saying giving
Mhm.
Disney a chance because everyone's been burned. You have every right to be protective. But be protective of your own self. Don't fucking try to make other people feel like they should be just as protective as you. That's the problem there too. You're trying to get everyone else to stand in line and like do goose step down the alleyway, going, "Damn, that's Star Wars." Like, it's Jesus. No
Mhm.
offense, but Kurtzman's doing a lot more freaking damage to fucking Trek than Disney is right now. Disney's been pretty quiet, and I know everyone's waiting
Yeah.
for the next cannonball. We already see it with Marvel. That's also
Yeah.
probably Feige's fault too.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of people we used to hang out. I'll say it straight. Like people used to hang out with. It's like you either get offended by a meme, or you can't just roll with the joke and realize you're not getting personally attacked. Like honestly, I don't want to wear name tags as hi. My name is pronouns. Please don't take my opinion as a personal attack. Shut the fuck up and be an adult.
Right?
Exactly.
Fucking hell. They them get some help.
Yeah.
I don't want acceptance. I just want to have fun.
Yeah. And Rogue is
That's
right.
it at the end
People
of the
chase
day.
acceptance. Yeah.
They do. And one of the hardest things to do, especially amongst your peers, if you've got the entire side who feels this way and you don't feel that way, is to stand up and say, you know what, y'all, I don't feel that way. But that's the sign of being an adult.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to disagree. And you know what? At the end of the day, if the people that claim they're your friend and they care about you, if they are actually going to turn against you because you have a different opinion from them, and guess what? They weren't really your friend to start with.
And the other, yeah, that's a good point. But there's
Yeah.
also another underlying factor too. This is not to cause paranoia. The people that try to out you or try to get you to stay in a certain mindset and everything else, are they doing it for you, or are they doing it for themselves as a manipulative tactic for power? And that's something people sometimes overlook, but it's something that a lot of people will like hide in plain sight. They're thinking, "Oh, I got the bestest buddy ever." They're not there for you. They're there
Mhm.
because you have something they want.
They want to use you.
This is all high school still at the end of the day. The bullies will get the candy out of you, and once the candy's gone, they will still beat the crap out of you. The cheerleader will be all friendly to you and be all until you get her homework done, and then she'll dump you and still make out with the jock that just beat you up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the mindset behind the people giving you props and acceptance and acknowledgement, and think, are they doing this because they actually respect me, or are they doing this because they want part of my soul to get them one step up? Because I've seen clout chasers, and I've seen where clout chasers are now. I've seen people who think, "Oh, I'll just jump on the next bandwagon, the next bandwagon, the next bandwagon, the next bandwagon," and when the bandwagon's gone, as we're starting to see with how pop culture is changing, and like we're not seeing all this crazy stuff as much.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the battle going to go, and who's
Right.
going to be the next
Hey,
person
Mac.
to?
Hey guys.
Who's the next person that they're going to jump on next and locust the fuck out of them?
Right.
Great.
I don't even know if I'm
points.
making sense anymore. I feel
No,
like
you
I'm
are.
like-
No, you're
are.
making perfect sense.
Steven, you're
Yeah.
making you are. You are.
There
Hey,
is.
Mac.
Mhm.
Hey.
Hey, you at work?
Yeah, I'm at work. It's enjoying the last
Mm.
hour or so.
Have a good one,
You are
Mandalorian.
making good sense. Absolutely. Bye, Mandalorian.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your
Bye.
dinner.
Yeah.
Enjoy your dinner.
I know you were trying to lighten the mood, Rogue. You did a good job, but that's how serious that's the difference, though. We should be able to joke about difference of opinions or colored Vespas on Tatooine and not be like, your feelings are hurt. Holy shit! I just made a picture. Are you fucking
Right.
kidding me? What are you, grade 4? Shut up. Or tell me your feelings are hurt or why you feel like you're being attacked. And guess what? You work it the hell out. Going back to your
Yep.
discussion,
Exactly.
conversation. Oh my god, I need a hamburger. What the fuck?
What if my feelings are hurt because they chose the wrong color for one of the Vespas? Does that count?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Captain Power. Go on, tell us more.
Oh my
I remember
god.
seeing a pink one. Damn it, I don't. I want a pink one. What the hell?
Was there a purple one? I don't know.
I think there was. I think it was like purple, green, red, and blue. I don't know. I
I
don't really care enough. To
I don't
look.
either.
I was looking up, and on a desert plant like Tatooine, you don't
Yeah.
think that sticks out like a sore thumb?
And
Yeah.
those things look like they just rolled off the factory line. You know, not a
Rolled off a
scratch
Power
out
Rangers
of
or
'em.
something.
I'm like, you live on a planet of sand, motherfuckers. You're gonna have some wash on those things.
Uh-huh. And we know that they have sandstorms. Storms
Yeah.
coming, Annie. Better
Daily.
get home.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
Come on now.
Exactly.
I don't know what kind of paint they use on them things, but I need some for my car.
And exactly, same here.
Industrial, non-scratch, non-tarnish.
Exactly.
It's just like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Far into the future there, I was like, damn, they just don't.
But I gotta admit, they made me laugh. I mean, at least I had some reaction. They made me laugh at it.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay.
My reaction was, what the fuck are those? What the hell?
My reaction was, go, Bubba Rangers!
I know. The
I-
Skittlemobiles.
I have another point to bring out here too.
Uh-huh.
If and this is related to how like community works, right? Because there's people out there that actually believe in this stuff and are having a great thing. And like, look at it this way: if the Phantom Menace was so powerful, why has it changed its name?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because it evolves. We all evolve with our likes and our opinions and our dislikes.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen. Doesn't mean your friendships have to evolve into nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that are, however they are, the ones that hide in plain sight while trying to hurt everyone else around you or around them, because whatever it is, they're going to end up alone. They're going to end up burning all those bridges. They're going to end up in a little corner with whatever people believe, their little shtick.
Mm-hmm.
And the shtick is like comedy. Eventually the joke gets played out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't live in that.
Exactly.
forever. You can't.
Exactly.
And honestly, I don't understand how kissing ass gets you anywhere when you're losing yourself in between the butt cheeks. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
I
I'll
feel like you're
stand by it.
preaching. I feel like you're preaching to the choir on that one, Steven, because that was
Would I kiss ass?
Shit.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. When that happened.
no, but no, the idea of kissing ass and kissing butt, especially to bigger names and such. Hell, we were all like that. Hell, I was like that at the start.
No, there's difference between kissing ass and fanboying.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, there is. There is a big difference.
The difference is, I guess it'll fall in line with gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
When you finally get that big channel on your channel, you get to do that show, but you're selected to only the same people over and over again without having any type of recourse that you've already become stale, because the next person you say no to could be the next thing that shoots you to 1 million subs, because you're refusing to see anything more than your safety group. And guess what? That's still like an echo chamber in a way, but you should be doing that with franchises, not with people. You should be doing with that, keeping Disney on the outside of that, not an echo chamber, but the safety net, the gatekeep, because they're pushing sociopolitics in as the main characteristic of characters, while story writing is either plagiarized or half-assed with so many loopholes that you drop $700 million just to realize she took the compressor out, and I'm still like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Goes all down the drain.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Over nothing, honestly. I think it's more of anything. It's a lot of what's been going on recently, a lot of just what's been going on within the community, fellowship, gathering, whatever you want to call it. And I've said this multiple times before. I don't feel like I'm a part of this. I see you guys are friends and family to me.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, Mac. It's like I can
Exactly.
joke with anyone. I like having
Exactly.
conversations with anyone, but I never have put a hashtag or label on. Well, except for Legion of Memers. I'm sorry that's going to stick there because I have.
No, it's just that, seeing what's going on. It's like see, especially what's been going on recently is like, yeah, this is like, I think we all need like a snapback to reality moment. I think we all need to have that right now. And I think a lot of people, especially within the sphere, especially within, where we are at and where, who we're associated with, who we're friends with, I think we all need to have that snapback to reality moment and say, listen,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gods. You're human. We're human beings. You just remember that you're human beings. You make mistakes. We say things we probably shouldn't have said. We do all kind of things. The thing is how you take it and how you accept it, how you're able to get back up from it, how you're able to, move forward from it, and how you're able to learn from it, how you're able to improve yourself on it.
Yeah, I can.
And I think,
sorry.
I think a lot of people need I think self-improvement is something that's, I think it's needed for everybody across the board, including myself, including everybody on this panel, including everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It all comes
makes
down
us
to personal
human.
responsibility, personal autonomy.
Exactly.
Get control of your own damn brain.
See, yeah,
Mhm.
it's like I guess I can give an example. Like, I'm not perfect. Everyone remembers what happens after the convoy when I got demonetized. Yeah, I didn't come forward and do a video right away and say, hey, I got demonetized for reused content, which was pretty much the convoy stuff. I talked about something else and saying I left. Yeah, guess what? That's going to be over my head till people want to forgive it, or they want to hold on to it as the only knife, saying, well, Steven did this once, so he must be a fucking asshole the whole fucking life. Good for you. But the thing is, those things I shared, in general, the stories of what's been going on for the last 2 years, none of those were lies.
Exactly.
I used as a front to talk about something else without naming anyone, but that shit all happened. It still happens.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't out it because airing your public laundry is bullshit. It's the worst thing ever. It falls in line with talking shit about other content creators, not in your chat or on your panel. You think you have a God-given right to even criticize another creator because your fifis are hurt. If you can't talk to me, or you can't talk to Mac or Arwen or Elena or Daryl or anyone in the chat and have an actual conversation, but you want to ask everyone else, shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just keep your mouth shut. Mind your business, or talk to the person.
Right.
That conversation could actually start a friendship. And if you don't want that, and you're just living off the drama and the whispers and the did you hear what happened? I don't care. That's what Twitter's for. Look for it on Twitter. Okay, it's all there. I sound like a preaching teacher. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not
It's
at
just
all.
like, this is
Not
like,
at all.
I was like, okay,
Can I just say that?
Go ahead.
I want to give props, and he's not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Props to Justice Segal, because even through the demonetization and the mistakes that were made, he kept pushing on and kept grinding and kept going forward and moving forward and told everyone the truth of what occurred.
Yeah, it's still up on my community tab.
Everyone forgave him and said, we are all here to help. Well, not everyone. That's broad. But a large number of people said, hey, we're here for you, man. Yeah. We're here for you. And he kept going and moving forward and grinding, and now he's monetized again.
For about a month, and they'll probably take it away.
It's great.
No, don't jinx that. Do not jinx that, sir.
No. But
I'm a realist.
You kept going. You kept working on it. And I know it had to be hard.
Yeah.
But you kept fucking going and striving, and you made that goal. And I'm speaking for myself, man. I'm proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Because you could have just quit, and you didn't.
Oh, trust me. There was numerous days I was on that delete channel button. Trust me.
Yeah.
But thank you, Arlene. I appreciate that.
I
don't know. I went from Disney to that, but like, yeah,
I don't know.
That's just it. But that's it. The battle against like how Disney's and Marvel or DC or everyone's changing the franchises, Amazon, Lord of the Rings. Guess what? We're all in that one fight to keep pop culture and lore and things respectable and fantastic and fantasy, and yet the whole underlevel is the fucking high school shit that goes on.
Yeah,
and it's like shit. What you're kind of bringing up is just like, probably the most human or probably just like a moment. I had that moment of humanity, that moment of just like
Is that what
I
you're
can't
saying?
I
I'm
can't
monetized
like
this?
no, before that. It was the
Oh,
whole it was the video, it was that rant I did.
Oh,
And that rant was personal to me because I've said that that's so hard for me to talk about.
Mhm.
It really is. It's just hard for me to talk about personally because I am so terrified of how people react,
yeah.
and how you know how colleagues, people I follow or something like that, how I might lose connections because of that. But it's just like, listen, I speak person, and that was just the honest thing for me, because as somebody who is, it's when you bring up race and this kind of stuff,
Mhm.
I tend to kind of back away. But if it's something that is very personal for you, it's just those moments. It's like I can't wax poetic about this anymore. I cannot be. I have to speak from the heart of this, because this is for me personally, as someone who is a black person, as not having a hard time kind of describing why I have been so against the whole black identity. This kind of prospect is just why I feel that why I feel like I've been so disconnect. Why I feel personally I've been so disconnected
Mhm.
with
That,
my race over the years.
I have a
I
question.
felt personal.
A question to ask that, Mac. When you get on streams, let's say with me or other people or anyone, and they make like, "Hey, oh, because you're black, I never knew." Like those types of jokes in general, do they get overplayed to the point where you feel like they're mocking it, or do you understand the personality behind the joke too, or is it kind of like a
I
teeter totter?
would say it depends. It depends. I think I'll take it case by case. If it's overdone, then yeah. If it's overdone, it's like, yeah, I kind of get it. But fortunately enough, I'm around people who kind of usually do it once or a couple times, but they know when the overstays its welcome, basically.
I am not one of those people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to throw that for the record.
When the joke overstays its welcome. So, and I'm somebody who just laughs stuff like that off. So it doesn't phase me. It's just but it does make me think of this, like, am I so, like, has this always been a thing for me my entire life? Have I been so disconnected? Have I been so kind of conflicted with associating my skin color with a specific demographic or a specific mindset or a specific style or something, where it's so tied to that? And I'm in that personal process where I'm trying to separate that
Mhm.
and separate that and be kind of tie my skin color to nothing, just not like
Yeah,
define me
because
and
you
such.
don't want people to
Yeah.
define you by what color you are. You want them to define you by the content of your character,
Exactly.
as
Right.
someone very important in history stated.
Exactly. And
Yes.
that's such a hard, and for me it's for me
Yeah.
it's a hard
Yeah,
thing to kind of speak up about sometimes, because it's just
yeah.
like,
See, coming from the token white people community, I'm after beating out all of my genetic racism, because we were all born with original white sin, or the fuck
Inherent
inherent
race.
white sin, yeah, all that shit. I woke up and my doctor was black, and I yelled, "Ah!" No, like that. That's how stupid it sounds.
exactly.
I think you got a point there. It's like the jokes, don't overplay it, but you also have to remember who the company you keep. Also, you don't know that person on the other side of the screen, what type of day they're having, what type of mood they're in. So even I'm guilty of
Exactly.
that shit. So it's like I've tried to teeter
But
away from that too much as a token white man, and try to focus on just the content in general.
and it's just that we all have those moments. We all have those kind of moments.
Don't
That's
call
what
me
makes
human.
us human. Yeah, that's what makes us human beings. That's what
I'm not human.
it's what makes us all. Yeah, what makes us all human, and makes us kind of not so tied down to reality, not so, up
Mhm.
our own butts all the time. Is it's why I remain humble. It's something I think everybody needs to have, especially in our sphere. Just kind of that reminder, because that coming back to humanity, coming back to reality moment is beneficial. It's beneficial, and actually you benefit from it in the long run, and life is gonna benefit from that too.
Yeah.
So even hell, the biggest names, the people you follow, the people you've admired, the people who've inspired you to do this, at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We're not the next person right next to you guy in the chat, the guy with like 1,700 million subs is just as human as you are.
That's right.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, it's just, I think that's one thing that kind of separates YouTube from Twitter so much, is that it's that dose of reality. It's that dose of, you're seeing the person as you would see them. For a lot of people, you're seeing this, how they are on camera is kind of how they are in real life.
I told you not to show them my dick pic.
I had to mute myself because you changed the picture. And Mac was talking, and I just lost it.
It's called comedic timing.
And you're good at
my
it.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's an example, just kind of, it's just that you see that human element. You don't see that with a lot on Twitter and such like that. You don't see that human element.
Oh no, because they don't want real. They don't want reality. They don't want it to relate to people, especially when it comes to conversation. People will always show up in the chat for drama, but they'll never show up to be vulnerable. And that's not everyone's like that, but that's the truth. As soon as you start talking about real shit, like let's say domestic abuse or what happened with this or death or something like that. Yeah, everyone's kind of off-putting. Yeah, because maybe they're not comfortable talking about it. Maybe because it's too opening for them. But hey, the drama comes down. Oh, what channel's doing with what channel now? Like, it's fucking a crack addiction. But I'm like, you're doing the same thing with the way you're kissing us with larger channels. Larger channels know their etiquette. They know their method. They know their routine. Don't be them. Learn from them.
Learn from them.
Right.
Yeah.
Be your own self.
Exactly.
God, it's like the human centipede of ass kissing I've seen a lot of times. And I don't even think they do it on purpose. I'm not saying this is a broad stroke. I'm not saying everyone out there's. I'm not naming anyone.
No, not at all.
But no, I'm saying this to everyone who's like, I'm going to clip this and show this how Steven's being. No, I'm talking for the fucking truth, because it's the same thing with the opinions attack of the likes and dislikes shit. It's the same shit, because if are you actually attacking the person because they're saying something against what you believe they should be saying, or are you saying that because you might have those thoughts and you might get outed by those big channels your lips are still firmly pressed on the ass for?
Yeah.
Look for your individuality in your content. Like, but Steven, you just play video games, motherfucker. I stream more than probably a lot of people out here on the internet.
Yeah.
I play video games.
Yeah.
All right. And then people scare me with super chat and notifications and shit. Fucking weird.
Oh, don't worry. Next Sunday, that's going to be me.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get my invite, dick. Don't send it now.
No, I know what I was going to say. You do realize that you've always had an open invitation that I didn't need to ask you, right?
As a token white man, I appreciate that.
Well, right now you're a token green woman.
That's drinking. It does that to you.
Booze. It has that effect.
Like, I could be on here every goddamn day on the internet with my tiny hands.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna lay it out here. I could be doing a video every day talking about how the herniation in my spine, the car accidents, the ex and her habit, and the loss of the twin. I could be talking about how I could be losing this and losing that, and all the stuff that's eating me up in the background. But I'm not, because then again, you're just using it as a method of I guess, grifting in a way. But like, you should be able to have those conversations and share them when people are willing to talk about it. It's just there's so much factors. It's just everyone's so quick to judge and not listen.
And
I'm
the
not
thing
perfect.
is,
I'm not perfect. I
exactly,
admit to it.
nobody
No one's
is.
perfect.
But that's
And
the fucking shit. No one's talking about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's just, the thing is like, with everything that's been going on here in the stateside, this whole big scandal and what it could potentially lead, we need that. We need that escapism. We need to be able to, we need to be human, I guess. We need to be human beings because it feels like more and more there's a bigger divide coming. There's a huge divide coming, and we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part. Considering
It
the
is.
times we're on right now, that's scary. So, we need to have that snap back to reality moment. I think the world needs to have that, because I think we'd be a lot better off, to be honest.
Yeah, we would be.
It's
But
funny, but
I don't
at the
know.
end of at the end of the day, okay, you talk about Twitter versus YouTube, and Mac, you touched on it. Is that YouTube brings a voice and a face and a humanity to someone that Twitter may not. Twitter is just pretty much
No matter how restrictive YouTube can be, they can
True.
still at least let us. They still at least let us
Yeah.
bring our true voices out.
Because the thing
Yeah.
at the end of the day, okay, there's only so much that can be said about pop culture.
Mhm.
And let's put this in perspective. As much as, like I'll take B5 for example. That show has kind of been in the framework and fabric of my life for years. That's one I always go back to, and that show is extremely important to me, and it got me through a lot of shit. And I was able to celebrate parts of my life with it, and I was able to
Mhm.
grieve with it parts of my life in it. But pop culture could go away tomorrow. It could all be gone. Let's not make it something that it's really not. What it's about, and the reason I'm here on YouTube is about the people. It's about the stories. It's about the personality. I mean, shit, my afternoon show, I don't know that I even really talked about pop culture on there.
I kicked myself so bad. I feel so bad for missing that yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
That was some fuckery.
That
I
was
mean, my
I know, but
afternoon
still,
show,
I'm like,
that's
damn
a
it! I
whole
can't
other
believe I
animal.
missed that.
Oh, if you didn't watch it, Mac, you're gonna
But-
have to watch the replay.
I know.
Yeah.
That was. Oh
But
my god.
The thing is that people are human. They're going to make mistakes. We're all flawed. We all have good points. We all have bad points. We all have things that we're working on. We all have things that some things we're comfortable sharing, some things we aren't.
Mhm.
But this is going to sound really cheesy, but we're all in this fucking boat together. This boat of life, this boat of experiences, this boat of, and I've said it before, pain is pain. It doesn't matter if you nor I have had the same exact experience. If we both experience pain through it, that I can relate to. It doesn't have to be the same damn thing you've been through. But if you're hurting or if you're feeling good or whatever it is, we've all had those things. We've all been there. We've all felt that.
But we all turn into beautiful butterflies afterwards.
Butterflies on it. Oh my
Here's
God,
the thing.
you're such a beautiful little wings. You're so magical and
Just
full of
so you have
love.
a beautiful butterfly.
And here's the thing. I want to bring something up. Kind of earlier, what Steven was saying was that you could have that big name on your channel at that moment, and that'll be a great moment. And I think you have every right to revel in that. But when you look back, your best moments will be with the people who were there, like every day. Yeah,
The ones you connect with.
yeah. Not saying you can't. It's not. Can you connect with the whatever? You're not saying you want. You can't
can.
connect with whatever. You can totally can. It's just the more valuable ones are going to be the moments you had with the people who were there for you since day one. The people who were there for you every day, every week.
The ones that don't run away when it gets hard, or the
Exactly.
ones that get offended or hurt because of a misunderstanding, but rather
Exactly.
than fix that misunderstanding or actually reach out, you could be the next person that's in that group. And the group isn't like a secretive group.
No.
It's just people have got comfortable with each other. But you
Yep.
can always get comfortable with other people if you're willing to try. But if there's no communication, there's no reach out either way. It's just If you're never willing to fix a problem that someone else caused and that person has no idea that they caused it, that's on you.
Exactly.
It is exactly on you. If someone said something that offended you or made you laugh, or pretty much if it offends you, or like it hits you in a way, and you feel you want to clear up it because you think like they're being derogatory, you're gonna have to reach out. If you're just gonna like say fuck it and just never talk to the person again, you already failed.
Mm-hmm. And that's why trust is so important for you, Stephen, and that's why I think trust has been important with me, because it's like, why I put so much my trust in you guys, everybody in the chat, and especially kind of this kind of sphere, is that I know that if I screw up, or if I say anything out of line, or if I make somebody feel uncomfortable, you guys will tell me. You guys will immediately pull me to the side and let me know.
See,
you guys wouldn't hide at me. You guys will let me know immediately.
See, I think
because you care, because you.
Yeah. Well, I think that goes back 2 years ago, and I'll actually share this thing because I walked in on a live stream where someone was saying, "Hey, I have an audio clip of you." They didn't know I was there listening, and I might as well just send it to that person you were talking about, even though it wasn't really shit talking. It was just my opinion. They were playing it off as I'm going to destroy this friendship. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm reaching out to Mac and telling him that someone is threatening an audio recording.
Mm-hmm.
I've been transparent ever since. Yeah,
yep.
I still have that recording.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because I keep my receipts. That's the type of people that you see every day that you might be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And they're the next person who's just polishing that knife for your back.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, "Steven, you gotta let it go." I do let it go, but it's still an experience that it's sometimes the sharpest knife is the one standing beside you, and it's fucked up.
And sometimes it's a case where it's like it's hard for you to let it go if they're not letting it go.
Yeah, the other thing is too, like we were talking about before with the whole after I got demonetized, a lot of people met me for the first time, especially trying to play a game, and they didn't understand. I was severely not just in a depressive mode. I felt defeated. I was really defeated. I couldn't get my mood straight. I tried to try other ways to outlet the rage and just have fun, and there were other factors that kept pushing the buttons and pushing that goalpost a little bit more to the point where I looked like a maniac to people, and it threw them off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because there was a misunderstanding. Because I hit rock bottom emotionally, mentally, physically. I'm already there. It doesn't matter. I fucking play hopscotch with a wheelchair. But it's that misinterpretation can ruin what could be a good communication or a good friendship because of that misunderstanding. But rather than get it fixed, it just plays off into the distance. And when the explanation comes, you've already developed that long-term ideology of what that individual characteristic is, and it prevents things from progressing into either a positive or negative manner. Because nothing's ever going to be positive all the time. But if you don't try it fucks up. Mm-hmm. I was a nut job. I tried to stream, and then something would hit, and all that, like, everything was bottled up, and it would just go into different stupid things. Like in a game, especially with Fortnite. I should have never done Fortnite. Oh my god, it was constant, and I felt like it drove people away. And it's really hard to go, "Hey, Luke, I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood," or "Hey, I'm just," because that vulnerability, even I or anyone else is guilty of. You opening yourself up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You don't know what the person is going through on the other side of the screen, the other side of the headset.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you just swat them away, you're just swatting away everything. But if you feel like you're being swatted away and you're not reaching out to see whether or not you are or not, or if then it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That this all goes back to how we're all fighting for the pop culture war. We're all fighting against these corporations that are trying to push an agenda checklist, the socio-political stuff, this you're a racist or you're this, because they want you to start. Brain's been warped in a way to automatically already look for this. And then you're looking for within your community, and then you've turned into the opposite of the NPC update. You've turned into the stubborn update, and you just sit there in your own fucking chair. You're never looking at anything else than what you automatically see as could be this, this, and this. And any type of conversation or opposite opinion, you're already shafting aside and saying, "Well, you're no longer one of us. You don't have that right."
No.
And then it degrades and it goes down like the trickle effect. I want to say it just trickles down and it trickles
Yep.
down and it trickles down to the
It's-
point where
Yeah.
everyone is in a little fucking high school table. You got the nerds, the jock, and everyone's like this, and no one wants to clear a spot for someone new to sit down because they don't know if they're going to fit the rule set, the image, and everything else they have built up throughout their own ego and principle.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I can say that because I as much as people play with me, I'm pretty much on my channel solo. It's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, most of those games are solo.
They have co-op, but it's just like it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
That's
think
why I
this
like
is
the railing, that's why I like the railing streams because I'd rather get people to laugh and get those dopamine levels going. The you know what I mean, like the more everything. I'm going to say morphine. So that's not the right word. And,
Morphine will make you happy though.
Woo! Oh my God. I'm missing out on something. I ain't doing
it's like
nothing.
everyone wants to be so professional, but it's like yeah, I can be professional, but I also love taking things off the rails and just having those moments where it's something you'll remember the next time. That's how
Oh, yeah.
things like global sausages come into effect, or Blue Martini,
A lot of times,
or Elena with the running to a tank rather than jumping into it.
well,
There's a bunch of things.
well, that's the thing. It's like I think that the thing with us is just like we're professional in how unprofessional we are.
Oh, I'm not.
We're professional. in-
unprofessional. We are unprofessional professionals.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord, is that what we are? Oh no.
Yeah, it's how it works. It's like,
Yeah.
I
And you know, to your point too, I'm sorry, Arwen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
To your point too, Stephen, you said you don't know what the person on your stream that you're watching is going through. On the flip side of that, somebody that's watching and commenting and chatting with you, you don't know what they're going through either. So,
No.
you know, it's a give and take.
Yeah.
You have to communicate, you know?
Mhm.
exactly. And it's just like it's just like you never know. You never know who's on the other side of the other person.
Steven Seagal, never on my
Yeah,
chin. Fuck.
you never know who not only the person you're talking to is feeling right now, or even whoever's watching, whoever's in the chat. You're not, and I'm saying not just to the people who are in the chats, but people who are watching and not
And
in the
not chatting.
chats.
Yeah.
You don't
Yep.
know who. You don't know who. You never know.
Lurkers.
You never know. And you
I was
never,
a lurker for a long time.
Did you may get that moment where it's like you get this message from a lurker who said that, you know, you inspired me to do this and that. You've gotten me through so much by just watching your stuff.
Hold on.
You never know when that happens. You never know.
Oh my God, you're gonna play it. Oh my God. I gotta mute because I'll lose it.
Uh-oh.
Control.
You could do some crazy shit just cause 4. You could do some crazy shit just cause 4. And just cause series.
See you later, Cal.
I'm sorry, I'll lose it every time. Oh my God.
It's that simple.
It's a beautiful moment.
I
It's just
fucking
beautiful.
lost it last night when I watched that. We were still live streaming. I started crying.
I thought Cow Control to Major Tom was a good title.
It is. It's a great title.
Oh my God, see, exactly.
Hey, awesome one.
Exactly. Those kind of moments. It's just like
I don't know. That's not true, awesome one. One day you'll learn the delivery of humor. I'm way up that day.
and that's kind of another thing. Was just like another thing is like it's like your audience is gonna have fun when they notice you're having fun. And if you're like freaking vibing out for a moment, the audience is gonna feel it too, and they're gonna be more engaged. So
Yeah.
a lot of times it's like, they're here for you. They're here to they're here to see you play, and they're here to see you do stuff. And when you're like in that zone, in that moment, you're just absolutely vibing out. It's an amazing feeling because the audience will feel it too, and they don't feel like they're left out. They feel like they become more engaged. They become more excited, more involved. It's like,
Yep.
you
And
know,
that's one thing. I'm sorry, Stephen. That's one thing
Damn
that
right.
I like. I like about you know being a part of this channel and doing Sugar and Spice and pretty much everybody that's around is you interact with we all interact with the chat, and to me that's what makes it fun and engaging and exciting, and
Mhm.
it has there's a connection there. And that to me is important. That's why when I go to other channels that live stream, if they're a big, huge channel, I understand that they can't keep up with the chat because it goes so fast. But every now and then, pop something up on your screen and acknowledge these people, because it's them that keep you going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You can't. And that's the thing is like no matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to keep up with your chat because your chat be as active and as just alive than you
Yeah.
are. And the best thing you do is you gotta immerse yourself in it.
Stop
You
looking
just
at my
gotta-
tits.
Oh, actually, I think Awesome One was asking about Mac. Mac's at
Oh,
work.
what?
That's
I'm at
why
work.
he's a white nipple.
Oh, I am. So I probably need to change that. Uh, I'm in white nipple face now.
You are. Oh gosh. Oh, and look who showed up. I guess I'll add him to the stream.
Oh, another white token.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all you got is yes.
And Mark's a Fortniter.
I play Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing. I'll say that right now. I as much as I do with the pop culture shows like with Arena and other people and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I'm a gaming channel. A lot of people aren't into gaming, especially in this community, and it's really hard to grow your numbers. But I
It
don't.
is.
It's really hard in a pop culture thing, right? Because everyone shares the same community, and a lot of them aren't gamers. They're just there for the news, to shit on Marvel, to shit on DC, and I'm like, it's hard. But I like I said, I don't give up. No one should. Mac hasn't given up. He's monetized now.
I haven't get, and
Not
that's the
giving him
thing.
any
You bring up-
money, but he's monetized. That's for
No,
sure.
well, I think it's Stevie. You bring up a great.
That's
Well,
right.
the thing is, Stephen, is that you bring up a great point. Is that that's hard for me as an art channel because I feel like I'm trying so hard to connect to other artists, but
Sexually,
in reality, you can't. You realize you shouldn't. You should connect more with non-artists to connect more with people who are just starting to draw out or starting to learn how to draw, or people who are just starting, or just people who aren't in the art. To get them invested. Don't try to, trying so hard to cuddle up. And I spent most of my time trying to cuddle up to other artists to try to build connections and stuff. It's not easy.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not.
big. Especially with you got like I said, go back to the segregation, the high school tables. That shit's going around too, because you'll get one person who's like, "Oh, we don't want them there. Why is that? Oh, because of this, this, and this." Well, is it true? I don't know. Just we don't want them there.
Well, and that's why I was
Was he dropping N bombs? No. Well, then I don't see what the
that's
problem.
why it was like mind blowing that like my last Monday video, my last Sketch Diary video blew up in the algorithm, and I got comments and people just from like probably who are brand new who just discovered my channel over that. And it's like, I guess my target is just trying to appeal to people who maybe aren't in the art, who want to get into it, or people who are just brand new, or just new faces, or just that,
Well,
I feel like I have an easier time doing that.
I think it's a lot to do with your personality too, Mac.
Mhm.
Because I cannot draw worth a shit. I do appreciate art. I am in no way, shape, or form an artist in any way, but I I like what you do and the chats that you have when you're doing it. I like watching it. I enjoy watching
Mhm.
watching you do your
Exactly.
thing
If you
there.
want to know how we draw,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Arlene, I do have to interject this real quick. If you do want to see the way we draw, watch our Scribblio videos.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Right, and
but
it's just
it's that, and like you were saying, you want to go out to other artists and people who are aspiring, but that's not all that you're going to find
exactly.
that find you.
Yeah.
Because I found you and follow you and I enjoy your streams,
Yeah.
and I am not an artist in the least.
Right,
So
and
you're
it's
going
just
to have
like
that
you
vast array that you appeal to.
right, and it's just like you cannot, and I guess you just like okay within the people within our sphere within our community is like okay I've basically I feel like I've appealed to as many people in our own sphere as much as I could. So it's like let's not focus on that. Focus on the people who are lurking, the people who are just discovering the first time, the new people. And I think that's the best way to approach it versus appealing because that base you have is always going to be there. You always have that base. You earn that base already. It's already there.
Yeah.
Earn that new base. Earn that new base
All
and
about that base. About that base.
and it's and exactly no trouble. And also and it's just more important and something that we always criticize. Whether it's comics, whether it's movies, whether it's video games, whether it's pop culture, you name it, is that you're trying to appeal to a new audience, but you're trying to get rid of your old audience or take in a lot of cases, get rid of what made you what made you build that older audience just so you can appeal to that new audience. And you can still stick to your principles. You can still stick to everything. Yeah, people are going to be attracted to what you're doing now, what you're creating. And when you're trying not to, in some ways, in a lot of ways, when you're trying not, and sometimes when you're not appealing to them, you end up appealing to them. Sometimes what's not doing it,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sorry, that train is mine. It's not the Arwen Hogwarts Express today.
Oh, okay.
It's coming through my area first.
But,
Then it'll go
yeah,
through Arwen's.
but yeah, it's just finding that you're going to find that audience, and there's an audience for everything, an audience for everyone, and you're going to find that audience. But it's just more important is that remember that audience found you and discovered you and wanted to stick to you for the content that you were creating, that you love doing, and you shouldn't change yourself so much just to appeal to that audience. And that's what we tell. And that's what we always complain about, comics and pop culture and stuff that does that on a daily basis.
That's why I don't change.
Exactly.
I'm the same off camera as I am on camera, which is just an avatar circle running around. But no, I'm not different, except my room is messier. That's about it. But that's a different story. I'm not different at all.
Exactly.
Well,
It
a little
goes
more
back to
spastic because I hate people outside, but yeah.
It goes back to what Arwen said and Mac. We're all human. We're all human.
Exactly.
There we go. That's a real talk. Next time I'm
Yeah.
going to do it on my channel once for once. God damn it.
You always say that, and we never do.
I'm going to stop coming on Backtube. I think that's the
No, that's true though.
I'm
It's
going
true.
to stop coming on Backtube.
You can't do that, Steve.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
No, you can't do that to
Yeah, I
us.
can. I'm not letting you grift my shit no more. No.
What's up, Daryl?
Nada. Just enjoying the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all already touched on most of the stuff I was going to say anyway, so it's like,
Oh, good. So we went in blind, but covered it. All right.
well,
And that's
it,
something.
it always
and,
helps to read the description of the
Well,
video.
I
and always, and it's something to keep it. And it's something that's to keep. And I think this is very, very important to everybody here.
Yeah.
And I
Also,
say
I'm
this
an
isn't-
I'm an alpha male. I just want to throw that out there for jokes.
No, I say this, and I say this as an art, and I say this as an artist myself, and as content, we're all content creators. It's like, listen, the compliments, everything that we get, we appreciate it wholeheartedly, but some things a lot of people appreciate more is the criticisms. A
Yeah.
lot of times are the people recognizing where we need to improve on. That's where we improve on. That's where we
Constructive
take a lot.
criticism.
I take that. I do much better in that than compliments. And Stephen can tell. And Stephen can attest to that.
Oh, I hate compliments. Trust me, I get you.
Yeah, it's just that, respond better to your improvements. The people who are seeing what you're doing and who are able to point out what you're doing and what you need to improve on, those are the people who legitimately enjoy what you're putting out and want to see you grow. They want to see you do better. They want to see you grow. They want you to see you do better. They do it because they legitimately care. And the people who do give those criticisms day in and day out about what you're doing and how you improve and this and that, those are the people who legitimately, to me, those can be your biggest fans.
Mhm.
Those can be your most dedicated fans. Something to think about.
Yeah, I'm always one to listen to constructive criticism because
Thanks,
it helps.
Austin.
It's right. You're right. It helps you grow, not just as a person, but as a channel or whatever it is in your life that you're getting the constructive criticism for.
The same thing can be said about being in an echo chamber. You will never
Yeah.
grow.
Exactly.
You'll always be
Yeah.
running in the same circle.
Exactly. And it's like, and that's the thing. And the thing is, with like, you can be as critical as you can of some bigger names, but that doesn't mean you still don't love the content they put out.
Oh, exactly.
And I think that's something that people are really starting to forget that. And people are starting to not understand that,
Mhm.
That's so important.
Absolutely.
It makes them human. It makes them improve. Even if they don't listen, even if they may not take it to heart, it will make them improve, and it will point out. And you do it because you do love their channel, you love the person, you do love their content, you love them as a person. You want to see them do better. You want to see them grow. You don't want to lose that.
Mhm.
You don't want to lose that connection, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Exactly.
I think that's it. That's all. I think that's all I got there. I mean, I don't know what else I can say.
Oh boy. Oh, that was great. Huh, Daryl, say something, man. You haven't said much of anything. Come on now.
Arwen,
Actually,
Arwen's
I
been
kinda
quiet.
did, but,
Arwen, why does this keep happening every time I'm on stream with you?
What? She gets quiet.
No, we get sentimental.
Oh,
I don't know, Mac. I don't know.
It keeps happening.
it
And
Penis.
I don't
it
know if
always.
skid
It
marks.
It gets too human. It's just like, damn.
It always seems to happen on the back tube as well.
It
I mean,
always seems to
isn't
happen.
Yeah,
it
what the
crazy?
fuck is up with that? Oh,
What the
wait,
hell,
I actually
guys?
kinda-
Come on.
I
We
actually
just
kinda planned that,
bring it
so-
out of people, you know.
Well, I mean, it's something that I feel that needs to be touched on again from time to time
Mhm.
to remind people that there's a way out. You don't have to be stuck in that loop and stuck in that rut.
Mhm.
There's other options. And, it's like, just to wrap it up in a nutshell, the way I am, if I don't like something, normally I don't bitch about it. I just won't talk about it. But then you got all these channels that have claimed to be on the side of the fandom, and all they do is bitch about the same thing over and over. It's like you're still giving them publicity.
Exactly.
Even if it's negative, it's still publicity.
And the
You
thing
stop
is, Daryl,
talking
is
about
that
them, they're like, oh, we're becoming irrelevant now. Let's put out something they might like so they'll
Right.
talk about us again.
right. And the thing is, and that's the thing I picked up early on, and that's the thing I'm trying so hard to not go into, and this is why I called it when I did that rant. I didn't want to do what I coined the term blind rage, because I have to have you don't see me complain a lot of stuff now, because it's just, saying talking points. But unless I have something that does affect me personally, or something that I have a reason to actually complain about, I will. Other than that, I just listen to you guys. I just kind of sit back and just kind of let y'all guys do better than I do. But me personally, I prefer to not. If I rage at something, I prefer to not be blind about it.
Right.
To actually be and if I'm raging at something, I want to at least try as I can to be articulate. No matter how much I want to and no matter how much I want to curse, it's just I can't. So there's just times where I just don't have it in me to. I'm like, nah, this ain't who I am. I want to be more articulate about this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand. I get it.
Give yourself a reason to rant. If you want to rant, at something, make sure that it's something that, because you have personal skin in the game and you have a good reason to, you can be able to describe and articulate why you're angry about this and that.
Right.
Rather than
Absolutely.
just, like what you're saying, Daryl, and what a lot of channels that we follow do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a reason for it. Make sure you're able to express it in the best way you can and be articulate about it.
Yeah, and that's why, again, sometimes I want to have talks like this on this channel, because while I may be, party guy and whatnot, I do have some thoughts and stuff like that, and it's hard to articulate because I'm usually goofing off all the time. But there's some times I just really want to touch on it and talk about it and just get it out.
Exactly.
Because you keep it bottled up, you're going to pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And contrary to popular belief, we're not just drinkers. We actually have intelligent conversations.
Yeah, you should hear us on Fortnite.
Yeah,
What we're doing right now.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we gotten into some deep conversations just dicking around playing Fortnite for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yep.
And I mean, it's just to have them, like this here, whether it be here, Arlena's or Arwen's or Steven's or Max, it really needs to be touched on from time to time to remind people that, yes, we are human. Yes, we screw up, but you don't have to hold it against each other.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Forgiveness. That's what it's
Yeah.
all about.
Forgiveness.
You don't want to be chastised and shunned for the way you feel about stuff. So why should you do that to someone else?
Nah.
Mhm.
And you don't, and you can understand why you may be into something, but the person, your friend, might not be, and you still respect them for it, and you can completely understand why. And and they'll do the same, and that's why I always follow culture stick of I make sure we don't yuck in your yum, basically. If
Yeah.
it's something that we don't want to
I love
ruin,
that
we don't.
phrase.
As far as if I'm angry about something, it's something that you like, I will do my best to not only be articulate about it to make sure, but also try to make sure that I don't ruin it for you.
Mhm.
I mean,
Because that's
We-
the last
we-
thing I want to do. I don't want to ruin anything for you. I want.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, Arlena and I do not like the sequel trilogy. We had Star Wars Santa on. He
Mhm.
actually likes it. He bonds
Exactly.
with it. He connects with it. And we were not going to shit on that for him.
Exactly.
No.
And
Nope. And we wanted to know, we asked him, what is it about it that you liked, that
And he
made you
explained it.
fall in
He
love? And that's
laid it
great
all
for
out.
him,
right, exactly.
He connected with it on a deep personal level. And it doesn't matter if you do that with, Empire Strikes Back, Phantom Menace, Force Awakens, Solo. Oh, but sorry.
I can hear that tone. I heard that tone in Daryl's voice when he said that. I was like, oh, he's
kind of vomited in my mouth. a
He
little
just
bit.
Yeah, I
threw
know,
up
right?
in his mouth a little bit.
Ugh. He's like,
I mean, granted, there was a couple of scenes out of that movie I did like,
Mhm.
just a couple, but
that's the
I'm
thing
not
with
going
me,
to shit
it's
on
like-
anybody for liking it because it's like you found something in Star Wars that you like. I'm happy for you.
Exactly.
Welcome
And that's
to
the
the
thing
fan
with me.
club.
It's like, I have followers. I have know people. I have friends of people. I have followers and people who love my work who are pro BLM, and I'm not. I have been vehemently, and I will, and I've gotten to the point where I will be open about it. But I'm not going to ruin it for them, though. They have a reason to support it. I have my own reasons to be against it. I'm not going to ruin it for them.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
It's plain and simple.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I found myself repeating myself because it's just really hard to explain it any other way than just the simplest form. It's like, I'm not going to shit on it because you like it.
What's
And
up,
we're-
X-Wing?
Hey, X-Wing, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
I appreciate you not shitting on what I like. We all like different stuff. And like I said earlier in chat, Twitter is like the telephone tough guy.
And this
Somebody who sounds real strong and powerful over the phone or over text and whatnot.
And then you
face
meet
to
them in person and they got tiny hands.
And the
Uh-huh.
thing is, Daryl, and let me extend that. Let me extend that a bit for you. And I think the same needs to be said for people who, say that we share the same criticisms of certain projects, but for people who are giving people who are willing to still give it a chance and see that there may be hope for a specific property, I'm not going to shit on them for that. I'm not going to. It's like, listen, if you're still in this game, more power to you. I'm not. If you still want to see their hope for it, I'm not going to ruin that hope for you.
Yeah.
It's just, I checked out. I've got to be on the elevator. I'll be
Eddie
right back.
Rebel has entered the chat.
I'm sorry, Arwen. I couldn't help it.
I know, she just laughed just like Betty Rubble. I was like, what the
You shady bitch.
X-Wing is letting us know that they're average sized hands.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
And I'm Heimlich. Look at that beautiful butterfly.
Oh, let me catch the beautiful butterfly with my tiny hands.
Oh, I love that, Cambrian. I love that reference.
Such strong hands.
Stop. Oh, please. For the love of God, stop.
Well, you've been quiet.
Yeah.
And we all needed a laugh. Release
We
the tension.
did.
Look.
Even though there wasn't really any tension. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I
It was
don't
just
know.
getting deep. Some deep conversation there.
Well, at least it
It
wasn't
was.
skin deep like the movie.
I hear, I hear what everyone is saying, and shit, everyone has been so on point with it,
Mhm.
and
We lost
who
Matt.
did we lose? Mac.
He'll be back. He said he was
he's at
going in
work.
the elevator, so
Yeah, we lost him last time. He went
You
in
know,
the elevator.
I freely admit when I kind of just came onto the scene, if you will, I didn't lurk, I didn't ease in. I was just up in Loki's chat one day saying hey, and the next thing you know, I'm been here almost a year later. I think I came into things kind of eyes wide shut, with my own idea of oh my God, everything's so perfect and everything's so and I know that was my own perspective because of what I was coming out of and how I so desperately wanted to live again. I'm sorry, shit. Mac is right. Every time we get on here, it's like goddamn
every time.
emotional roller
It's fine.
coaster or another. But
But it's fine.
I
Please
just
continue.
I so desperately wanted to live again and hadn't been. And I've had kind of a crash course lately in the reality of things, that everything's not perfect, that everything's not sunshine and unicorns and kittens, unless you're in my house and I got a fucking million cats, but whatever, that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, that crash course has been really hard, y'all.
Yeah.
It's been really hard. It's been an awakening, a rude one at times.
But at least you got
And-
friends to help you right along the way.
Mhm.
Thank you, Daryl.
No problem, buddy.
Yep.
And you saying, I had I pictured it a little differently when you said you just came into Valhalla and started talking. I picture you kicking open the saloon doors with a bottle of Moscato.
Hey, y'all!
Yeah,
Queen is here.
Oh my God!
but it's all Mark's fault. Mark said hi
it is
to her,
Mark's fault.
and it just kind of went from there. But we wouldn't have it any other way. I couldn't be more happy that Mark said hello.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. And maybe that's why I get it. But shit, I'm an emotional person. I'll be the first to admit that. You know, I don't always think with what is it? The left side of your brain is the logical one, or is that the right side? I don't know. What the hell?
I don't
One
know.
side of your brain, one hemisphere. I don't always, you know, and that's hard. That's hard because when things do get heated and you see one faction going after another, and you see the whole, you know, well, you stay over here and I'm gonna stay over there, and you're not allowed in my sandbox. Fuck
Mhm.
off. Just fuck all the way off with that. Because you never know what saying hello to someone in a chat will do for them. How it'll change. My life is completely different than it was, not just for obvious reasons, you know, but for y'all, for all y'all. And I will never be able to express ever how much y'all mean to me. I can't. I don't know how, and I want to, but it'll just, y'all have done so much more for me than I've done for y'all. And I wish I could show you.
I beg
But
to differ.
And so I just
Yeah.
get emotional and break down and cry and back to, you know, it's just,
That's okay. I do that sometimes, but I mute myself. So
should I mute myself?
I'm just so sad about my puny.
Should I mute myself then?
No, not at all.
No,
Not at all.
the tiny hands can't push the mute button.
I've had so much
Oh
fun
my
with
God.
y'all. And,
Mark,
oh,
shit.
shit. Mark. Oh my God, Mark.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, there's a new name.
The windy sphere.
Wendy Spear.
Don't get caught in her gravitational pull.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I mean, believe me, you have done just as much for us as we have for you.
Oh yeah,
Oh God.
without a doubt. I
Are
mean,
you kidding?
if I am
Twinkie?
ever,
Seriously?
Y'all
I-
are sad then.
if I am ever feeling like depressed and out of the element or whatever, all I have to do is go watch an Arwen stream and listen to her laugh, and that makes me automatically feel better.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
because your laugh is freaking contagious.
Mhm. Absolutely, it is.
And I mean, when you can hear it through other streams and on the other side of the house through a set of headphones,
Oh my God.
then you know it's definitely contagious.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I can't tell you how many times I've put myself on mute, set my headphones down on my desk in front
Oh,
of my
shit.
computer, went either to the bathroom or to the kitchen, and all I hear is Arwen laugh, and I'm like, damn, I'm missing something good.
Oh no, Arwen's laugh is airborne.
I'll let you on a little secret, y'all, and I'm not shitting you. I hate my laugh. I do. I hate it. It's just, I've always wanted one of those, you know, little feminine, gentle.
Oh my
God,
God.
I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
The
But it is, you know, I fought it for years, and
I'm
finally
just
I
a
was
little
like, fuck it.
feminine butterfly.
You a tiny little,
I'm not just tiny hands.
tiny little butterfly.
I'm a tiny little butterfly too, and I have a little butterfly laugh.
Oh my God! I'm glad y'all appreciate it. Because if you didn't, I'd be in a fuck world of trouble. Because that's just, I can't help it. I laugh all the time.
Really
Oh,
sucks if you can upload only 10.
I know.
You
I
can.
know.
I've had to delete many to
I have
get
too.
other ones
Yeah.
up there. I'm like, do I really
Well-
want to let this one go? Yep.
Well,
there it
every
goes.
time Arlena
Oh, shit.
uploads a new one, it deletes one of mine. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Well, that last one, it didn't delete any.
Yeah, it did.
It
It
did.
deleted my Batman.
Really?
I didn't see
Well-
the Batman up there.
Yeah, I know, because it deleted it.
No, I didn't see it up there before I put the hands on.
No, not the hands.
Tiny
it
hands.
was when you uploaded your face yesterday.
Oh. Well, you could delete that. I
No,
can
it's
always add
fine.
it back on later.
I mean,
Right now, I'm chocolate starfish.
Yes, you are.
Chocolate.
I love you, Bubba.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Dead. So dead.
Boy, Steven said the magic word earlier, and it's funny because that's what I'm going to have for supper is hamburgers.
Oh, God, hamburgers sound good.
That sounds so good. Actually,
I'll
with
fire
that,
up my George Foreman and lay it on.
that
does
makes
sound
me want to go cook one.
Hell yeah.
good.
What,
I think.
why
I
is your
do
phone
that.
speaking angry German?
It's not.
What the?
It's secret transmission intercepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but on my end, all I hear is
Oh, it sounds like angry.
it just sounds like angry German.
God.
It's like, jeez. It's like saying "Have a nice day" in
It
Arabic.
says secret transmission intercepted. Boy, you
that
should
reminds me.
wait. You should hear
That
it.
reminds me. I got
Uh-huh.
called a damn liar. I got called
What?
a liar. Yeah. Somebody said that they said, first of all, I don't believe you ever lived in Saudi Arabia. Second of all, you're a liar.
What?
Some fucking stranger on the
Whoa.
internet said that to me. And you know what I said to them? I don't give a shit what you believe, LOL. Because
Hell yeah.
it was this long, they gave this long dissertation after that. And all I read was, I don't believe you live in Saudi Arabia. You're a liar. After that, motherfucker, any courtesy, any politeness, anything that you want me to hear you say, null
Out
and
the
void.
window.
Fuck you and the nonsense horse you rode in on. I don't give a shit what you believe about me because you're a stranger on the internet.
Yeah. Some
I was
fucking
floored.
bullshit.
I was floored.
That is bullshit.
I
Oh my
was
god.
like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah. Jeez.
So just
Fucking
for y'all
idiot.
out there, if you want to have a conversation with someone, don't start it with "I think you're a liar,"
Yeah,
because
that's
it
not
will
a good
ruin
choice.
the conversation's done. It is ended. And y'all know me. I'm nice to a freaking fault.
Mhm.
I am nice.
The
to a fault.
liar has a point.
God.
You shitty bitch. You know, I'm like, even I have my hot zones where I'm like, it's done. It is done. The conversation is over. You don't exist anymore. I'm sorry, is what it is.
I'm so proud of you,
And if you
Arwen.
piss the unicorn off, then you know that it's over.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just say.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so proud. Look, I got a little tear in my eye because you've.
Because your hands are so tiny.
you're-
Your little tiny hands.
No,
You
not
rub
because of
your
my
little
tiny
finger.
hands. It's because you've grown up to be such a strong woman.
No, I'm still a marshmallow. I'm just a big old jellyfish. I am. You know, I will
Well.
give people the doubt over and over and over. And the thing that has nearly broken me is realizing that there's
People are assholes?
that people are there. Some people are genuine assholes, and there is no excuse for them.
Mhm.
That's
there
not
is-
nice. Maggie isn't here to defend himself.
there is no. I like to look at situations from a multiple different ways and try and find positive, try and find good, because sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we can get so mired down, it's hard for us to see the forest from the trees. It is. And sometimes, you know, we need people to kind of help us say, well, let's look at this side, or let's look at that side, or let's throw out a different perspective. Sometimes there are no different perspectives. Y'all, people are just, they're just shitty.
Holy
At
shit,
the
you
end of
heard
the
me.
day, some people are just shitty, and that's just the way it is. And you got to square with that, or you're going to be miserable trying to figure them out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I'll admit, I've had a really hard time wrestling with that, because I don't like to think people are shitty. I like to see good in everyone. I do.
Mhm. Well,
Sometimes I just can't. They're just shitty. It is what it is.
yeah, it's
And
very
that's been
true.
hard. That's been hard.
I believe we are going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Daryl, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, first I want to thank everybody for being here on the panel while I wasn't. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate everybody being here in chat and sticking it out, even if it's on a secondary tab. That's okay. I don't mind being second or third tab. It's all good. But you okay there, bud?
Oh, we lost Mac again.
Well, I
We
guess he
love
didn't like
you,
me in
Mac.
second or third tab. So
Well.
I ain't gonna be no second or third tab to nobody. But thanks, Pacific.
Mhm.
Thank you, buddy. No, I really want to thank you guys for holding the fort while I was at work. But unfortunately, I just got called out again, so I got to leave again.
Mm.
So
Well, okay.
we're gonna kill it, so y'all can go goof off.
I will be playing Gen Zero in a couple minutes, so you guys can pop by there as I get screamed
Yeah.
at by uranium infested robots.
Nice.
No, they are
Yeah, yeah.
uranium infested robots. They hurt you.
Go show Steven
Yeah.
some love.
Yes, everybody head on. Mark, can you put a link to Steven's channel for if for some crazy reason people in our chat don't have his link?
Oh no,
which
they
is
can unsub as much as they want. It's okay.
crazy.
I can't imagine they don't have it, but yeah, put it.
Yeah, I can't imagine that anyone here doesn't have it. But just in case, Mark, if you could be so kind,
And that
we
right
would
there,
appreciate it.
you wrap that in full and stick it in the oven. That's a hobo dinner, buddy. That's some good shit.
Mhm.
Oh, that does minus the onions. That sounds amazing.
If I was gonna put onions on it, I'd grill it.
Mac
Oh,
isn't going to be
sweet.
working Saturdays in 3 weeks anymore. Yay!
Hey, we're gonna get him drunk
Nice.
then.
Yeah.
Finally, the black person on the show.
Then Matt, next Arwen After Dark, you
his,
need to be on there because
His
Yep.
avatar
it'll be
needs to be
around that
Robert
time.
Downey Jr. from Chocolate Thunder.
Oh my God.
Chocolate Thunder.
Tropical Thunder.
I thought he
Dude,
said chocolate too.
I'm so
I'm like,
damn
oh
I
tired
my
did
right
God.
now.
too. He said
That sounds
chocolate.
like, woo,
I've
one
been
of
up
those
since
kind of
5 this
movies.
morning, so I'm just
I don't care. Get your English right, motherfucker.
my English is bad today.
Our English. All right.
There
You
you go.
guys
What
head
is
over
it?
to the lovely and wonderful Justin Fat Seagal.
Justin?
He's just a little
Justice.
petite flower, gentle
Justice.
and
Y'all are cockholes. What is this? shit?
Justice Fat
Who's
Seagal.
wearing that wife beater? It's just got that beige V-neck on it.
It's a V-neck.
The salt is
I know. That's what I meant.
Y'all head over there. We're wrapping it up now. Y'all head over there and wait for him to start his stream. It'll be great. That game that he's playing is fucking gorgeous.
It is.
It is.
Oh,
I agree.
yes.
I agree.
Any Saturday, Mac.
Yep. And we will see y'all later.
And y'all
Bye,
take
y'all.
care. And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you'll always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.
Damn straight.
Bye, y'all.